What is going on, everybody? This is an addendum to Star Trek versus Star Wars. I actually forgot something super important. Diversity. I glazed over it, and I didn't mean to glaze over it. I actually meant to go more in depth into it. And that's my bad. I forgot because I was trying to get all the other finer points out, and I forgot about diversity. Diversity is super important, and if you don't want to hear about diversity, I suggest you shut this video off now because, well, not everybody likes to hear about diversity because they believe in a pure, the pure white, even though you're actually peach type of life and shit. So if you're racist, if you're discriminatory, don't watch this video. Seriously, like, why would you want to watch it? um, So, getting into diversity and whatnot, between Star Trek and Star Wars, it took a long time for them to really, pick up on the diversity angle. Trek picked up on it first. Star Wars took a while to get into that, and for a long time, fans thought Star Wars was racist because they didn't like black people, which is kind of funny. It is kind of funny though when you think it's like there's only two black men in the whole universe. Star Wars. James Earl Jones's voice and Billy D. Williams. But joking aside, like diversity is super important, especially in this day and age. Like we're in the age of where we have the gay community, we have the black community. Every community, every ethnicity is becoming more and more important over the years. Star Trek encapsulated that beautifully. I mean, they showcased it phenomenally. With each iteration of Star Trek, there's been diversity. They shook things up. They didn't keep it, they didn't keep, dude as the leader. They went dude, chick, dude, chick, and so on and so forth. So, back itches again. Shit. So, they've really shook things up, and even the crew went from being, mainly peach to, you have black folk in there, you have Chinese, you have Hawaiian, you have all types, and it's beautiful. And you even have gay characters now, and lesbians too. It's awesome. I love it. It took a while, though, which really sucks. It's so hard to, get through shit, and it's hard to introduce it without making it seem like it's a quote unquote publicity stunt or it's for political correctness. Like, it's not really for PC. It's the fact that, times are changing, both fandoms are, ripe for introducing that element because it's a good fit. Just like, what was that? Rocko's Modern Life movie that was on Netflix. People bitched about the trans character. Have you seen how crazy Nickelodeon shows are? They're a damn good fit for anything from the gay community, whether it's a lesbian character, a gay character, transgendered, queer, asexual, and all the other terms that I don't know. I think it's like LGBT, bisexual, I forgot about that. My bad. Um, you have LGBTQA, I think there's a bunch of A's and then there's a P and some other letters. I forget things. It's a lot to digest. But it's nice to see how they've shook things up and they took things to a different level in Trek. Star Wars took forever to introduce more diverse characters. Whereas, Trek was on the ball with that. Because it was a whole thing of switching everybody up. You had Black Vulcans with Tuvok. You had... It was nice to see more representation. I like that. It makes it more fun and more interesting. And if you don't focus on that, one of my friends sent me a text. Sorry about that. I'll have to look at that later. Um, if you don't, work with diversity, you kind of, if diversity is a personal problem for you, that if it goes against your political views, that's your problem, not the public's problem. That's your problem. It goes against your personal beliefs, your political stance, your preference. That's, it's your problem. It's not the world's problem. It's your problem. Plain and simple. If it affects you that badly that you can't watch a show and just enjoy it for what it is, you need help, dude. Seriously. You need help. But that's the one thing I like about diversity. Like, there's not enough of it, in my opinion. Like, it should be more diverse. There should always be more diversity. I love that shit. Now, sometimes the diversity does go a little shitty because they change, like if they do, say, a reboot of, a fan favorite movie, it turns out bad. Like RoboCop's a good example. Like me, I was upset when I saw RoboCop's remake. Like, the plot of it is good. I didn't like that they changed his partner, who was a chick, to Michael K. Williams, aka Omar from The Wire. I didn't like that. Like, it like rubbed me the wrong way, but not enough to be like, I'm gonna protest RoboCop because that's not right. It's my childhood ruined. Like, no, it just like, I was like, that doesn't. It's stupid. I mean, I get change, but that was kind of dumb. I liked his part. I can't remember her fucking name. But I liked her because she was so cool and bubbly and energetic, and I liked the way she was, in the film, in the whole trilogy. That was awesome. But when they switched it to Michael K. Williams, I was like, oh, okay, I guess. It didn't really sit with me that well, and I wasn't like super mad at it. I was just like, oh. And I didn't like how they dumbed it down from the original R-rated version where he gets blown the fuck away by multiple gunshots versus the PG-13 where a car bomb took his shit away. Yeah, I hate it. Like, that's the one thing I don't like is how they went from, gruesome rated R awesomeness down to PG-13 car bomb. Like, that didn't work out too well. Like, it's a good plot. I'll give it that. And it's a different take on RoboCop. I'll give it that as well. But, like, it didn't feel that right to me. Honestly, like, whatever. But anyway, back to Star Wars and Star Trek. Like, diversity is fun. Diversity is nice. Like, you get the inclusion of alien species as crew members. You get inclusion of different ethnicities as crew members. And that's awesome. I love that. Like, Star Trek pioneered all that shit in the original series. With, that was the biggest thing. Like, they pushed for diversity, basically. I mean, you had Kirk, you had Uhura, you had Sulu, you had Scotty, you had Spock, you had Chekhov. I mean, you had all these different races working together. And it was a beautiful fucking thing. It was a beautiful thing. I loved it. It was awesome. And, like, it's a pioneer. So, if we're comparing diversity-wise, Trek takes that tenfold. Because Trek pioneered that shit. That's awesome, especially in such a heated time frame, in a heated decade. They took it and made it their own. Like, that's awesome. So, yeah, I like the original series, but not enough to want to watch it and stuff. But objectively, they take it tenfold. Star Wars, they took a long time getting diversity on the ball. Because, it's like, hey, it's Lando. He's the only black dude in the Star Wars universe. Oh, God. That's so funny. Hey, Han, old buddy. You seen any of my other brothers? No, Lando. Oh, man. Oh God, that was so. I remember that debate. It was such a funny ass debate because it was so. It was a huge. It was really funny, and I forget where I read it. It was. I think it might have been an article on Google or Yahoo News ages ago. I think because I never get on the forums because them forums are fucking bullshit, and people are super hateful. But hell, if you just voice your opinion on Twitter, you're like public enemy number one. But anyway. Oh, God. But yeah, down the road, Star Wars did pick up on the diversity trend, and that's nice. And it's good that they've included a gay couple in Star Wars Resistance. I'm happy about that. I'm anxious to see how it plays out, though. Because there is such a thing as, forcing it, and then there's a thing of having it organically bloom. Like, what did I watch? I'm trying to think what it was in Star Wars that was organic. I think Ahsoka's journey? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Ahsoka's journey was really organic. Because, it was a new character, and you watch her grow up, and it was an organic thing. Same with watching Rey in the sequel trilogy. Like, everybody hates her because apparently she's a Mary Sue or whatever the fuck. And all the bitching and all the arguing, it's so stupid. But if you look, when you go back and after you've read so much shit and you really get into it and you understand what's going on and you rewatch her first appearance, like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Because you're taking in a lot of information from over the past 4 years and applying it. And boom, it makes more sense. But anyway, diversity. Like, it's important to have... Like, I'm tired of the bullshit male hero type. That shit's so dumb. I'm glad they did away with the sex trope. What's the sex trope? Oh, you don't know about that? Oh. Go watch a Tom Cruise movie. It's so fucking basic. Dude has everything. Dude loses everything. Dude meets girl. Girl helps build dude's confidence. Dude fucks girl and gets sudden boost of confidence. Dude gets everything back he lost. Dude can beat bad guy and saves day. Dude gets girl in the end. The end. Typical Tom Cruise film. That's the sex trope. They don't do that no more. You don't see that shit with they wouldn't dare do that with a woman, because then it would turn into how it's sexist and blah blah blah, and like, she's not showing enough body, she's not showing her titties, I want to see her ass too, she's not hot enough, she's too fat, and all that other bullshit. But yeah, they don't do the sex trope no more, which is really fucking nice. It's like, yay, there's no sex tropes anymore. But like, I'm glad there's more. There's no more of that male hero sex trope shit. There's more of just, the hero type. And I'm glad they're branching away and doing female leads now. That's even better. Because for me, I personally prefer a female lead. That makes it more diverse and much more engaging. That's why I was so enamored by Marvel's Jessica Jones. Like, that was, oh my God. Wow, that was an amazing fucking show. Like, she was phenomenal. Like, you had a multi-dimensional character and personality and whatnot, and you know, she was really good and shit. And I know I'm getting all tats, but it connects to diversity and, you know, change of pace. Not everybody liked Marvel Netflix. It was interesting. Like, why? Like, everything's so good. The problem with people expecting good shit, fingers are dry. The problem is with diversity, people expect, they set their expectations way up here when they should be, like, out the fucking window. Don't set expectations high. Don't expect them to, you know, don't expect TV execs to, you know, read your mind and shit, or read your Twitter posts or your Facebook posts or your Instagram feed and listen to what you're gonna say. They're not gonna. They don't give a fuck about you. They're gonna make what works for them. Plain and simple. It's not that hard. Just don't set your expectations so high. I mean, shit. How long did it take you to find a relationship after lowering your expectations or raising them? Same with, you know, getting a job. Did you set your goals high or low? It all depends. But anyway, like, diversity, that's the problem. That's the thing. Diversity is always it's always a double-edged sword with people, because most don't like, they don't like change. They want it to stay the same, and if it stays the same, it gets fucking boring really quick, and nobody wants that shit. No, not everybody's gonna follow your hive mind mentality. If we all had the hive mind mentality, nothing would be good anymore. It would be so bland. Aliens would probably come from another universe, like, what the fuck are you people doing? I mean, there's a reason why we have, you know, free will and, you know, choice. It's all about choice. That's what makes it so nice. Anyway, back to diversity. Diversity is always good. It's always good when it's done, when it's presented to you and you get to enjoy things, and, you know, you don't look at it from a PC perspective. You just enjoy it for what it is. Like, I was watching the Jetsons movie the other night. I love that movie. It's so fucking good. And I was watching, I was thinking, man, Terry Crews would make a good George Jetson. And automatically you think, oh god, they're blackwashing my favorite characters. Like, no, it's because Terry Crews is a funny motherfucker. You imagine Kevin Hart doing that shit? Oh god, that'd be funny as hell. I would like that though. Like, I'd love to see Terry Crews as George Jetson. It would be funny. Because he's a funny motherfucker. Not because of his skin color. Skin has nothing to do with this. It's because he's funny, and it would be hilarious. It would be a perfect fit because he's funny, he's bubbly, he's outgoing, he's just funny, and I love the way he is. Like, it'd be so funny to see that, and I like that idea. I mean, hell yeah, Michael Jordan. Well, no, bad comparison. I mean, shit. Damn. But anyway, diversity is always key. And, you know, nothing's ever going to stay the same. That's something that that plays into the mind of someone who's been around for a while, and it's their cognitive dissonance kicking in, and they don't want to accept change. And, you know, once you let go of that cognitive dissonance shit, change is really good. It really is. Like, it's really good. It's not bad as you think it is. I mean, you can stay in your little bubble and be a little bitch about it all the time, but change is really good. Just saying. So, I think that wraps up Star Trek versus Star Wars. Objectively, Star Trek takes it for diversity. And personally, Star Trek really does take it for diversity. I mean, Star Wars introduced diversity a little late in the game, but like including aliens and stuff, that's not really counting. I mean, it counts, but not really, because I'm talking like actual characters and shit. Like if you stick with just straight up peach people, it gets old after a while. But yeah, that's just me. And I don't expect you to agree with me on this. I really don't. I'm just doing this for fun. This is just for me, just like, hey, check this shit out. If you never watch these fandoms, check these videos out. See what you think. That's all it's for. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.